Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. It'll be the Suns off the tip. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Over Bane. No good from Booker.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Warren a screen on Bane. Here's Durant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Brooks. A second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength in the offensive glass.
Ball goes in. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Warren against Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. KD passes to Ayton.
Hey, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective? Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. Brooks against Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Morant against Paul. And it's Morant missing. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant looking around. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Durant. Booker, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton, the pass to Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
Morant finds Adams.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Memphis has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Now, here's Morant for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 7 points.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Another shot. Adams' shot is good. 8 points for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Ball outside. The kick out to Warren. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. His work on the glass was out.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, U.K.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bain, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Booker gets to Durant. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with the screen on Ayton. Morant, no good on that one. Nice D from Warren. Here's Booker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Memphis the other way. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. And Adams kicks to Morant. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Durant. Morant outside on the Wayne Bain. And it's off from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Memphis moving that ball around. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Latrey. And it's KD with the rebound. And then Durant with the jam.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Booker against Kennard. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Here's the three. Kennard's shot is off. Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns trailing. Intercepted. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Aldama's got 6 points.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
And the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
With 1 on the clock and finished off by KD.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. All right, David, thank you.
Your Suns, 29. The Grizzlies, 30.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Right side Warren. Outside for KD. And then Durant with the jam.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Back to Kennard. Here's Aldama. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns leading. Right side, Kevin Durant. At the top of the key, Ayton. Ball outside. No good off the back of the rim. And for Memphis, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. And he drives in. Yes! And the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
That free throw, good from Kennard. Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. It's a really tough matchup. And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Conchar, defended by Paul. Conchar can't get it to go. There's the pass to Warren. Misses from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 5.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Devin Booker.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Paul with the ball. Jones covering. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. KD's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. Here's Conchar. And it's sent back by KD. Into the lane. Takes it off the glass. KD's got 28.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Conchar, the pass to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Durant. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
And they get it, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Out to KD. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Kennard for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
John Morant. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Morant against Paul. Stolen by Durant. The drive by Booker. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Team foul.
And the first one drops.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Durant kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Warren a screen on Bain. Book comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He comes. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Warren is out there with Ayton, and it's KD in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams in the high post. Adams sets the pick for Morant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Durant inside. Brooks covering. KD's shot is good.
Well, instead of taking it all the way to the rack, Durant uses that length and soft touch for the floater.
Jackson a screen on Paul. Now here's Morant for 3. Booker pulls it in.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Good on both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Here's Morant. And Durant sends it back. Booker with it. Now defended by Bain. And Adams sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Warren the pass to KD. Booker outside. Passes it to Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. Here's Adams. Jackson in the corner. And again, Memphis no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Shots good by Durant.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Rejected by Booker. KD against Brooks. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And stolen by Booker. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And then Morant slams it in.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Ball surveying the floor. Ayton a screen on Morant. Ball for 3. A offensive rebound.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. For three. Trains it from downtown.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Ball passes to Book. The three. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Morant against Paul. It counts.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Ayton. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant left side. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Smack clowns with mad style.
looking to make a big splash here tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Warren. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. That shot is off. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
George for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Paul from outside the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's George. Takes a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Booker to end the run. Leonard pulls down the board. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. George has got 8.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Westbrook with the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will come the other way. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass. Elite athleticism from Mr. 8. No doubt on the dunk.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. Plumlee a screen. Outside Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Second chance shot. Plumlee, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Now Durant. And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Warren. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. George launches it from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
DeAndre Ayton, first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the Clippers, Robert Covington.
It's both from the stripe.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Back to Covington. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Fades. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard. And for the Suns, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. With the floater. Basket counts. Paul's got 5.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Westbrook outside. Stolen by Ayton. Warren up top. George defending. Outside Booker. Back to Warren. On the wing, Durant. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
2 minutes.
Picked by Covington. Leonard passes to Covington. George with it. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And Paul gets it to go.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that 3 ball down.
They grab their own miss. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Covington. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Robert Covington.
Covington's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Highland. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. For three, Gordon. Over to the left wing. Highland misses. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Warren, the pass to Booker. Shoots over Zubac. Phoenix no good that time either.
Phoenix foul. Kevin Durant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Stolen by Ayton. Can they get it? And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket, because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ali, as always, thank you.
Your Suns, 20. The Clippers, 37.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baisley comes in for Warren. Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Outside Durant. Pass to Landale. Here's Payne. Landale. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And Powell with the stuff.
Woohoo! The leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Payne with it, guarded by Batum. Pass to Landale. Durant for three. And the Suns get another three.
Now the tremendous shooting talent that is Kevin Durant. He makes threes look effortless.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
But when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
To the paint. Here's Landale. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Gordon, left side, fires the three, hits the trifecta. Gordon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Here's Durant, drives to the hoop, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Los Angeles is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Baisley.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Outside Payne. Fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. And the basket by Highland.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's the 3. Highland misses. Phoenix's shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Clippers lead by 20.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Durant with it, guarded now by George. And here's Payne outside. The kick to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Durant against George. Picked by Covington. Let's go with a 3. George, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Landale. Outside Payne. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 19-footer. George outside. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
The assist.
Westbrook's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Durant, the pass to Ross. Back to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. George, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A huge 24-point lead.
And please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point. George passes to Covington. Back to George. Back to Covington. Leonard for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. For 3. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Paul against Westbrook. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Okogie's shot is off.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Picked by Covington. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Covington. For three, George. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton inside. Pounded by Westbrook. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Covington. Now Plumlee. Back to Covington. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Outside for Booker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
LA ball.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Paul against Westbrook. For three, George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds now. It's Covington on the wing. George passes to Covington. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Okogie.
2 minutes.
No good from outside. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Covington. Pass to George. And here's Leonard. Back to George. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. Up top, George. Booker defending. Westbrook against Paul. Out to Covington. George outside. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kawhi Leonard.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Out to Covington. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. George passes to Leonard. Off target with the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't easy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
Thank you, fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
hand, hoping to come out of the gates strong. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Leonard. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. The 3 from Morant. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdowns. Oh, did you see that? Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Morant with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Westbrook finds George. Puts the move on, and George with the stuff.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
The 3 from Morant. And no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside for George. Outside Covington. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Morant outside. For the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Leonard. Outside for George. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Morant outside. Deflects the pass. To the paint. Looking to end the run. Jackson misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Takes it out to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Morant finds Bane. Jackson, a screen on George. Bain passes to Jackson. Covington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. A three from Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Clippers leading by 12. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westbrook against Morant. To the inside. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And a wide open look for Bain. Good. Nice assist from Morant.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Leonard with a screen on Bain. Covington wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Morant kicks to Bain. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard with the steal. The pass to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 10 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Covington against Morant. Pass to Bain. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Tries again. Can't get the layup. Clippers leading by 14. Left side Covington. Outside, George. Back to Covington. Dishes it to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Covington's shot is off. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Looking to get it going. And Morant will lay it in. 7 points for John Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's good from long range. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Oh, that's good.
On the money, 3-point answer by Norman Powell, not letting the other team own the arc.
Right side, Jones. Here's Tillman. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's stolen by Jones. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Highland passes to Gordon. Here's Highland. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Jones. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, Dave, thank you. And
the Grizzlies, 22. The Clippers, 37.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And it's in there.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
That's a 2 from Kennard. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Gordon. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Powell, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 5.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Covington kicks to Leonard. Second chance shot. Here's Covington. It's blocked. And they get it back. They shoot again. In deep. Leonard drops it in. 12 points for him.
Look at Leonard outworking the defense. beating them to the rebound and finishing strong.
Kicks it out to Jones. And Covington sends it back.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Leonard with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it, they become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Westbrook surveying the D. In the corner, George with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 12 points in the game.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Kennard for three. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard kicks to Covington. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep. And no good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 17. It's Jones on the wing. He's got 5. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the thirds for Los Angeles. Pass to Kennard. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Jones the pass to Aldama. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
Kennard for 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Morant for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Adams sets the pick for Morant. From past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. Shoots over Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The 3 from Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Leonard. No good from outside. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George finds Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Blocking foul called on Desmond Bain. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Westbrook. Outside for George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 20 points for Paul George.
Second personal foul.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Back to Covington. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Covington with the basket on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. It's Morant with the drive. Count it.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Kicks it out to Covington. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. A 3-ball. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Covington. Off target with his 3. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Now Westbrook. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ben, Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Jackson for 3. Offensive board. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Bain against Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Outside Warren. On the wing, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, pass to Jackson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Paul against Morant. Kicks it out to Warren. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Durant. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And he can't jam it through. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Morant finds Jackson, and it's good for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Booker. And no good. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. And Morant drops them both. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Jackson outside. Fires the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Kicks it out to Warren. Durant inside. Brooks defending. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Outside Payne. Lets the three fly. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Durant. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And stolen by Paul. Here's the break. Pulls up for three. That's good from Durant on the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 9 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Paul. Durant with it. Guarded by Morant. Durant's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jackson the screen. Payne the pass to Adams. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Booker against Payne. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Going inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
That one misses. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Morant. He's got 13. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Durant's shot is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Morant, the pass to Payne. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Here's Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. 13.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bank.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Jackson the screen. Brooks outside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Outside Durant. Oh, Morant with the block. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Payne with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The free throw dropped for Morant.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Booker against Payne. Another shot. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 19 points.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Durant. Payne against Booker. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Inside, Aldama. Here's Conchar. Second chance effort. On the wing, Conchar. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Kick to the outside, heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Kicks it out to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Outside Paul. The 3. Can't get it to drop. Outside Jones. It's good if it goes. The clock runs out, and we are headed to
The Suns, 30. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
Both free throws good from Booker. Memphis leading. Right side Jones. Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Hayden into the lane. Here's Warren. It's blocked. Now Kennard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tillman with a screen. Kennard can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside for Booker. They set the screen. Pass to Aiden. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Out to the wing. Right wing. Here's Aldama. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And a move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Jones from outside. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Paul off the drive. The putback. And another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So efficient, no wasted motion. CP3, what this guy is still doing at this point in time in his career is incredible.
That's good from Paul. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Pass to Conchar. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Kennard has the open look. Hits it from the high post. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Warren. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Aiden's got 6.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Nice shot by Kennard.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And Phoenix shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Jones finds Kennard. No good on the triple. And the Suns shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Here's Kennard. He's off on that one. The Suns trailing. Now here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kennard against Warren. Here's Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Kennard with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Kennard. On the wing, Conchar to the middle. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's got his first bucket of the night.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
On the wing, Durant. Give him 20. Pass to Booker. 26 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. On the wing, Jones. Back to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Sinks it from distance. Conchar's got 5 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Well, the Suns shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Durant, and there's the drive. And Durant with the big finish.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Bane against Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Morant against Paul. Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Jackson for 3. Memphis the rebound. Adams lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Right side Paul. Bane against Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Up top, Paul. Brooks defending. Here's Durant, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Gotta be careful how you guard 8. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis. And that's good as he hits both shots. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Booker with it. He's picked up by Bane. From the arc. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks outside. Bane against Paul. Pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. The Suns running out of time. Here's Durant. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Jackson for 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by Warren.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Brooks from outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Uncovered. Second shot opportunity, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Aiden is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Moran against Paul. Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yes, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Aiden hits them both. Morant with it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it
might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
I mean, just a terror in transition is Russell Westbrook, exploding past the defense with that speed.
Here's Ayton. That one's not going to go. Plumlee with some nice D. George with no one around. No good on the 3. And Katie, here we go.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Covington's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Warren against Covington. And the wide open shot from Warren, and it's off the back rim, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG in exchange for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
Ayton hits from both.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Westbrook. Covington, a screen on Durant. Westbrook kicks to George. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Warren the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Paul George with the steal. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Warren. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. KD's got 10 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Covington wide open, he fires, and the Clippers miss again. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now Durant, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to George. Back to Covington. But Trey, 6 to shoot. The feed to Plumlee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
The kick out to Warren. Left side Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
They're so good with making plays off of the bounce. So difficult to stay with them defensively.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Sun.
And your Clippers use this team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Shots good by Durant. KD's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
George dishes to Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Durant. Here's Leonard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Suns basketball.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Comes up empty down low.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The kick out to Warren. Paul for 3. Suns keep it alive. Durant. Warren the pass to Booker. Back to KD. Out to the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Back to Plumlee. Leonard finds Plumlee. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Warren.
2 minutes.
Booker the pass to KD.
2 minutes.
Buries it down low. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Suns. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Covington, a screen on KD. Left side, Covington. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's KD. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. 26 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Plumlee. Sweet move. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Warren finds Paul. And here is Ayton. Outside Warren. Durant in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a close game so far to the first. Thank you, David. And we'll...
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers, 27. The Suns, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Morris with a screen on Paul. Highland, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 to shoot, and there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Zubac's in the post. Ayton's there. Shot clock at 5. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
On the wing, Booker. Paul kicks to Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Durant. KD draws the double. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Defense. CLA basketball.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Nobody near Leonard. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Clippers leading by 9. Takes it out to Leonard. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 13 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Durant. Suns trail by 12. Oh, he misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Morris with the bucket.
You have to be ready for this. Defensively, Morris has a terrific pull-up. Maybe a better choice for him than taking it to the rack. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The kick out to Warren. Ball against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
As a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Booker.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And George gets it to go.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
It's rebounded by Leonard. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 19-6 run. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Suns basketball.
Suns trail by 16. Ball finds Booker. Durant in the corner. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Leonard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Yeah, easy call.
The Suns have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
They get it again. Takes it out to Covington. On the wing, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Booker. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Lovely out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Booker. The pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Paul finding the way that time to draw the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Clippers leading by 16. And George kicks to Leonard. Down low, outside, George. Outside, Covington. Takes it out to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Warren. Booker outside. Back to Warren. Covington with the steal. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside for George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. The Clippers need to get off a shot over Booker. And the Clippers miss again.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns basketball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Paul passes to Warren. Back to Paul. Plumlee with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Poked away. Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your first.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook at the line for 2.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Stolen by Westbrook. Covington. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
From deep, George sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 20.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
It's Covington on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
And Warren, here we go. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Leonard.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays. Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Leonard, no luck. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce. Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
From deep, George buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG can be an MVP caliber player.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Smack clowns with mad style.
We've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Morant. The three. Plumlee pulls down the board. George with it, guarded by Morant. George against Morant. George's shot is good.
Now Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
To the inside, and it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Clippers. George against Bain, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Memphis on D. Leonard passes to Covington. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
George passes to Covington. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Morant into the lane, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Westbrook. Wide open look. That shot off the mark. Oh, deflected. Pass to Morant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Bain. Deflected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
From deep, Morant. Kept alive. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bain. To the left wing. Westbrook against Morant. Outside Bain. And stolen by Leonard. Takes it inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Kawhi Leonard so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's Westbrook over Bain. Misses off the right iron. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Morant. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And so here are the Clippers. The Grizzlies making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Covington. Out to Leonard. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Back to Morant. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They recover it. And the basket by Plumlee. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And here's Morant outside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
And finished off by Westbrook. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead. Up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's George. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Out to Covington. It's George on the wing. Back to Covington. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant against George. On the wing, Brooks. Now here's Morant. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Out to Covington. Pass to George. Picked by Covington. Oh, and the dunk by George!
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Clippers.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Brooks from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Timeout call, Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Kennard outside. Three-pointer. Batum pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Powell.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here he goes.
2 minutes.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Norman Powell. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Now here's Jones. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Powell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
He'll go on Luke Kennard.
Well, Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
That one's no good. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gordon attacking. Out to Powell. Here's Batum. Gets a very good look and converts. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Now, Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Conchar. Stripped away. Batum with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Powell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This guy is electric off the bounce. Norman Powell doing work off the dribble drive. Yeah, I'll take that contact.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Kennard. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Zubac inside. He's against Tillman. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Jones. Here's Conchar. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Thanks very much, Alex. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Drops in the 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Conchar can't hit. The Clippers shooting about 56% in this one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Tillman in the post. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Conchar. Misses the three. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The finish! And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
Counted from distance.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Tillman. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Jones. The three ball. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the Clippers have possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Pass to Jones. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
To the left side wing. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Kennard. It doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Highland. He has 6. Batum outside. Zubats inside. He's against Tillman. A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Jones. From the line, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-5 run. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Morant. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Pass to Bain. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Looking to get back on track. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Leonard for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Now here's Morant. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
George with the bucket.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love it.
Oh, okay then. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Leonard. Plumlee down low. Adams covering. George outside. The three is up. 5 on the clock. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give them.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
For three, Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Bane. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-4 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. It's George on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Clippers keep it alive. Out to Covington. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Offensive rebound. Plumlee passes to Covington. Fires in the triple.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Shots good by Morant.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Adams, the pass to Morant. From downtown. The shot, no good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Showing that, all right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our